Becker again from Hudson Middle School, and today I'm going to talk to you about how to hold your bassoon and your hand position. So I've already assembled my instrument, and the very first thing I'm going to do is put my seat strap on the chair. So the seat strap you're going to lay across your chair first, put it towards the front of your chair, and then you're going to go ahead and sit down on top of it. You always want the seat strap closer towards the front or the middle of your thighs. Then you're going to pick up your bassoon, always supporting it from the boot joint, and you're going to hook it onto your seat strap. Mine just has the cup, but remember, if you have the hook on the end of your seat strap, the hook is going to go into the little tiny hole on the end of your boot joint. So I put my boot joint, attach it to my seat strap, and then I'm going to take my bocal, which I've safely put into the bell. I'm going to take it out, hold it by the curve part, and then I'm going to place it into the receiver on the wing joint. I'm being really careful not to let the bocal rip the whisper key pad while I push and twist it in. Remember, that's the whisper key pad. Then you're going to take your reed, which has been soaking in your water cup while you're putting your instrument together. You're going to place it on the edge of your bocal. Then you want to sit up really straight and tall, have your feet flat on the floor, your back straight, and then you're going to bring the bassoon to you. So you don't lean forward or lean to the side to get your reed into your mouth. If I was going to move my reed straight to me, right now it's too low. I would have to move my head down, and I don't want to do that. So I gently lift my legs up and I pull on the seat strap, and it will raise my bassoon up just high enough for the reed to go into my mouth. If it was too high when you started, you're going to lift your legs up just a little and very carefully lower the bassoon. Okay, that's how you're going to do that. Lift your legs, pull on your seat strap, or lower it. And you want it to come directly to your mouth. Your bassoon is angled just a little bit across your body, but the big, very important part is that your bocal is going to come straight to you. You don't want it to be angled down when it comes into your mouth or angled from above. It goes pretty much straight in to your mouth with the reed, okay? Then you're going to put your fingers on your instrument. I'm going to start by showing you where your thumb goes. Your left hand goes on the top of your bassoon, your right hand goes on the bottom, and your left thumb is gonna hang out almost all the time on your whisper key. The whisper key is the bottom one on your wing joint. Some of you will have 5 keys in a row, some of you will just have 4, but the whisper key is the one on the bottom, and you will know it's the right one because it moves the whisper key against the bocal. Okay, so that's where your thumb goes. You want your thumb to be a peak, like a mountain. It always has a peak. It's strong like this. Sometimes you will end up having to make your thumb go like a valley in order to touch your D key. Some people call this one a baseball bat or an ice cream cone, but when we have to touch that one, we never really move away from our whisper key, so we relax our knuckle and go to a valley with our thumb. And then if you are going to hit these keys over here, you rotate your thumb so it looks like the letter T. You go from across to a straight up and down. Okay, but this is the whisper key where your thumb hangs out most of the time. Then on the front, you have open holes where your fingers are going to cover. Your first finger covers the first hole. Your second finger covers the second hole. Your third finger covers the third hole. And then your pinky hangs out over the 2 pinky keys. It needs to be, it's gonna hit the one on top most of the time, but it does need to be able to hit both of those keys, and you can roll between them with the rollers. Notice that my knuckles are strong. They're not collapsed and smushed down like this. Also notice that my fingerprint is the part covering up the hole, the fattest, fleshiest part of my finger. Again, that's my left hand, which goes on top. Then my right hand, if you have a hand rest, you want to make sure that you put that into your bassoon. If you have larger hands, the hand rest is going to make you feel more comfortable holding it. If you have smaller hands, you might not need to use your hand rest, okay? But if you have one, make sure that the bigger part goes in between your thumb and your first finger to help you support it. Your thumb on your right hand, the bottom hand, is going to hang out hovering mostly above your pancake key, the best key on the bassoon because nobody else has a pancake key. Okay, that thumb is actually going to touch the one above it often, but it needs to hang out pretty much around the pancake key most of the time. Again, staying strong, not being collapsed down like this, your knuckles stay strong. Then on the front, your right hand first finger, a lot of people will call this one finger 4, covers up the first hole. Your middle finger, finger 5, covers up the second hole. And then your ring finger, finger 6, it doesn't touch the next key. It goes down to this paddle key, which is your G key, and we'll push down that key. Again, notice that my knuckles are really strong. They're not smushed down like this, and they're gonna stay like that even when I lift my fingers off of my bassoon, okay? And my pinkies stay close. They hover over the pinky keys, and that's just about it. Make sure your fingers stay close to your instrument all the time when you play. And again, the biggest part about your posture is that your vocal comes straight and you bring the bassoon to you, okay? Happy practicing. I can't wait to make our first sound soon.